Hello everyone, I am Kostas and I am a Greek language private tutor. I have noticed that there is a problem with the spelling of this word. Some people spell it pediatrician like with an A and some others just an E. So what is the correct spelling? This is what we are going to deal with today. To do that, we'll have to go back to the ancient Greek because this word comes from ancient Greek. Actually, this is a compound word. We have two words. The first bit, this one, comes from the genitive of the word opes or ipes, which is the boy and the girl in ancient Greek. The genitive of that, which means of the boy or of the girl, is this one, to pedos or this pedos. The accent varies according to the era of the ancient Greek language we are talking about. It doesn't matter, actually. We are talking about the spelling here, not about the accent. So the stem here is up to there. That Omicron sigma is the ending, which varies. So it changes according to which case we are, or the declination in general. But this bit is steady. It doesn't change. That's why we call it a stem. Now, this alpha iota there is a combination of vowels which existed since the ancient Greek time, of course, and in the Latin language, it was transferred with these two letters. We have a lot of examples. For example, the Latin language, according to the Roman scholars, comes mostly from the Aeolic ancient dialect. And that was spelled like that. It is still today spelled like that. But it comes from this Greek word. So we see that the alpha iota is transferred to the Latin language as AE. Or another example is the word ema in modern Greek, which is the blood. And we see it written like that in English, which comes from the Latin. And a lot of other examples. So that stem, P alpha iota delta, should be written like that. The rest comes from the word iatros, which in ancient Greek means the doctor or the healer, and we do use it even today in modern Greek. So the doctor for the children. So this spelling is wrong because we should have an A, not just an E. But there are words that start with that, like pedicure or pedestrian. What about them? This stem, ped, comes from another ancient Greek word which originated from ancient Arcadia, but also the Doric dialect was using it. It's the word ipeza, which is the leg or the foot. In Greek, it's the same. That zeta is a consonant which was invented, let's say, later in the history of the Greek language. And it was invented in order to replace combinations of consonants like sigma delta, double delta, theta sigma, tau sigma. So instead of writing all these, they invented this letter, which in capital is Z, zeta. And so they saved a lot of time. The Romans, though, because they have borrowed, or they were using the more ancient version, they took that. So they are using that paed. There are words like trapezi in modern Greek. Probably some of you know this word. It means a table. This comes from the ancient Greek, the trapeza or trapeza without the te. That tetra comes from four legs, pesa. If the table had 3 legs, then it was called tripeza. 3 from the word tria, which means 3. In some other dialects, ancient Greek dialects like the Boeotian one, instead of a zeta, we have a delta, a double delta. So, for example, in the Boeotian dialect, it was written like that, but it's a previous version of it. So we have pedicure, the cure for the foot or the leg, pedestrian, someone who is walking on foot. There was also another word for foot or leg, and that was in the Attic or the Kini dialect or the Ionian dialect, opus. The genitive of this word was this one, to podos. The stem here is that. This is the ending. So in Latin, we have that. And from that, we get podiatrist, the doctor, for the foot or the leg. In English, from that, we get word like octopus. This comes from the word octo, which means 8. 8 legs. So I hope we have clarified some things regarding the spelling of these words. If you have any question, please message me, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you very much for watching.